So hello and a very good evening YouTube. How is everyone? I hope each one of you are doing absolutely fine, working hard in your own life and enjoying life. Well, today was a very hot day over here in Kolkata. Although the climate seems to settle down now, it's quite pleasant, windy in the evening. I couldn't go out in the morning. I thought of motovlogging a bit in the morning, but I couldn't go out due to the heat, and of course I was also caught up with some work. Nonetheless, I'm out now. So yep, let's talk a bit about this baby, the baby Yamaha FZ25 aka Akira. Well, a couple of things has been happening with this motorcycle, so let's talk about them. Now, as you could see, the windscreen is new. It's a small windscreen, but it changes the rider POV to a big extent, and I like that. Anything that changes the POV from the rider's angle, the rider's POV, is a welcoming change as per me. When I bought this motorcycle, after a couple of kilometers riding it, I found out that the front fork oil seals, both the fork oil seals started leaking. It was not an absolute leakage of sort, but some sort of oil seepage was there. Now that is something which is absolutely not expected from a new motorcycle, and so I reported the same in the first service, and I was promised that something would be done regarding that. Maybe they would change the oil seal, or maybe they would completely change the fork legs, the assembly, the complete fork assembly. So it was held up for a couple of days, and then I got a call from one of the service managers from there, with whom I was in touch with, that Yamaha has approved my claim, and I would be provided with a pair of new fork assembly. So that was great news. It was a very big relief from me, because I was really worried that it's a new motorcycle, and again they are going to take the forks apart and then change the oil seals and all. So that spoils the buying satisfaction of a motorcycle. But that was not the case. I was very happy when I was told that the whole assembly is going to be replaced absolutely free of cost. Of course, it is under warranty, and it's an absolutely new bike. Yesterday I went to the service center and had them replaced. Had both the forks replaced completely, the whole assembly. Both of them new now, and they are doing their job well. Now this is actually from the FZ25. In the FZ25, this is an addition, and also along with this there are two handguards in FZ25. So I am not that fond of the handguards, but this is something which caught my eyes, and I just wanted to have them installed in my motorcycle. But unfortunately it was not there in their stock, so I had placed the order, and it also had arrived. So yesterday, apart from the replacement of the fork assembly, I had also had this installed in the motorcycle. So it has transformed the look to some extent, and the rider POV has also changed. Now that is something which I really am loving it. The bike has been running really good. The run-in period is nearly over. It has done around 1137 kilometers. So maybe couple of more 100 kilometers, and the complete running in of the motorcycle would be done. I generally run in my motorcycle to around 1500 to 2000 kilometer, not more than that. It's not required actually more than that. So soon I would reach that mark, after which I would be able to ride this motorcycle to its full potential. And Yep, one more thing, guys. In the review video of this motorcycle, I mean the initial review video which I had done for this motorcycle at around 800 kilometers, I had said that this bike is not a good one for the highways, and a few people, a few people had commented otherwise, like they absolutely disagree to this particular fact. They feel that this is a very good highway tourer. So I would like to personally take this motorcycle to the highway once and check it out myself, that whether or not I am satisfied with this motorcycle in the highways. So a highway ride is also due. I would definitely take you along with me, and we would talk, we would see the way the bike behaves on the highway, and possibly I would mark a certain amount of pros and cons that I would feel in the highway with this motorcycle. Now see guys, I value each and every one of you all who comment in my video, so I just cannot ignore those comments that people have done, that they disagree with my point of view that this bike cannot be ridden properly in the highways. So that's why I'm going to check on myself, and I'm going to check again riding this motorcycle on the highway, whether or not it performs at par with my expectations that I have from a motorcycle while riding in the highways. So yes, apart from that, I had planned a few modifications for this motorcycle. Like for instance, I had planned a pair of fog lights for this motorcycle to be installed very soon. I had ordered a fog light a fog light mount for this motorcycle, which would be mounted just under the headlight. So it's from a company called Luvia. I don't know whether you're aware of it or not, but there is a company called Luvia. I bought it online. It's on its way. So the mount, once the mount is with me, I would definitely plan a day out and do the installation and stuff. Well, as of now, I have planned to install the Mad Dog Scout X, which is there with me as spare in this motorcycle, with all its harness and switch and everything. I have it with me, which was installed on the CB, as you guys must be knowing. So let's see, if I change my mind, I might even go for some other fog lights, maybe. But as of now, I plan to install the Mad Dog Scout X into the motorcycle. The light and the headlight in this motorcycle, I'm not saying that they are bad. They are good enough for the city riding which I plan to do on this motorcycle. But you could say the child in me wants to install the auxiliary lights which I already have with me in stock. Well, I cannot deny the fact that I get a bit excited about fog lights in a motorcycle. So let's see, once the mounts arrive, I might install the Scout X into the motorcycle. Apart from that, few days back, I just had a thought of installing PS custom crash guard, which are quite common with the FZ series motorcycle, the Yamaha FZ series. A lot of people have installed the PS custom crash guard into the motorcycle, but later on, I thought that is going to put up a little bit of weight to the motorcycle, and to be honest, I do not feel the need of such robust crash guard in my motorcycle. I don't ride that rough. I don't go to such distant locations where I would require such a robust crash guard in my motorcycle, which in turn is also going to put up a lot of weight. And this particular motorcycle is all about power to weight ratio, so I don't want to spoil that balance of power to weight ratio in the motorcycle by just installing a crash guard for the fascination's sake. So that's why I bumped that plan. Maybe in future, if I plan again, I might install that crash guard, but as of now, no crash guards coming in. This switch, as you see, the hazard light switch which is there in the motorcycle, has some sort of broken. So you won't be able to understand through the camera, but it is broken. So I would need another switch for this. So I have to buy another aftermarket switch, a good quality one, for the hazard light. And when I would be installing the Mad Dog Scout X, so obviously I have to remove a few body panels and everything. So at that point of time, I would be installing the new switch for the hazard light as well. Apart from that, the bike is running really smooth, really exciting performance. As usual, FZ, lot of the streets. It is the lord of the streets, no doubt about that. So nonetheless, let me just stop somewhere where there is some sort of street lamp or something and show you the windshield from in the front. Okay. So yes, this is how it looks from in the front, guys. If you can make out in the street lamp, to my eyes they look really awesome. Just one thing which I'm not that happy about is the number plate. Maybe in future, there is one option which is available in the market, to relocate this license plate from here to somewhere over here. Okay, there's a clamp setting everything from here, both the sides, so the number plate comes over here. So I'm not sure, maybe in future I would transfer this particular license plate from here to there, so that this thing becomes more likable, the visor. But nonetheless, for the time being, it's looking much better than what it was previously without this visor. It's all robust, all good, stable. And as I said, the whole fork assembly, I mean the upper and the lower and everything which is there inside for both the sides have been replaced completely. The fog light mount is going to come and sit somewhere over here, like this. So let's carry on with the journey, as people must be thinking that I got mad talking all by myself. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's all for this video. I just wanted to share a couple of things with you all which regards to what is going on with Akira, the FZ25 mods which I plan to put up with this motorcycle. I would be taking this motorcycle to the highways once to test the potential of this motorcycle, the highway capability of this motorcycle. So please stay tuned for that video as well, and a lot of entertaining and informative vlogs coming up soon. So that being said, please take good care of yourself, guys, and share this video with your friends and family. Bye bye.